They told you that all you needed was the right mindset, that if you just visualize it, affirm it, and stay positive, the universe would eventually deliver. You have read the books. You've listened to the seminars. You've woken up before dawn to write your goals in your journal, repeating the mantras until the words were smooth and meaningless. I am worthy. I am abundant. But look at your life. Look at the balance sheet. Look at the quiet exhaustion that sits in your chest. You are trading your finite, irreplaceable energy for feelings, not control. And while you are busy manifesting comfort, someone else, the true players, the elite builders, is quietly engineering a system designed to harvest your effort for their own eternal empire. You feel this dissonance. You see the gurus who preach manifestation while selling courses built on leverage. You see the discrepancy between the motivational quote and the merciless reality of the marketplace. This is your instinct telling you the millionaire mindset is a lie. The truth is brutal, but necessary. The millionaire mindset is the most effective psychological trap the system has ever designed to keep you busy, grateful, and most importantly, small. It's the sound of a well-oiled machine asking you to oil your own wheels while they stand back and collect the revenue. Why? Because wealth is not an emotion you manifest. It is a calculation you execute. It is power you take. And the moment you focus your entire being on feeling rich, you surrender the game to those who focus on dominating scale. Let me introduce you to the first cold law of the Machiavellian Code, the illusion of effortless wealth. And once you see it, you will question every comfortable positive thought you've ever had. The fatal flaw, mindset versus scale. The gurus sell you a predictable, comfortable identity. They want you to think like a millionaire. But a millionaire is often just a high-performing servant. They have simply negotiated a higher salary inside the cage. A millionaire trades a good product for a luxury car and a big house. A true builder trades a complete system for absolute control over the market itself. The distinction is critical. The millionaire mindset is built on the belief that effort equals reward. This is a morality lesson, not an economic reality. The Machiavellian strategist knows that scale equals dominance. The mindset approach ensures you remain an end user of the system. You are conditioned to be satisfied earning money inside someone else's infrastructure. You focus on securing your piece of the pie. You fight for a raise. You fight for a title. But the strategic mind does not negotiate for a slice. It acquires the bakery. It does not ask for a seat at the table. It builds a new room and charges admission. The millionaire buys status symbols to feel successful. They externalize their success for validation. The true builder buys assets and leverage to become untouchable. They hide their power behind simplicity. One is chasing the high score on a video game. The other owns the console and decides when the game ends and who receives the trophy. You are not chasing success. You are chasing comfort. And comfort is the antithesis of scale. Comfort is a temporary anesthetic that makes you forget you're still in chains. You must stop seeing success as a feeling and start seeing it as an architectural problem to be solved. You must transition from a laborer to an architect. Pillar 1. Rejection of goal, the law of substitution. The first act of the Machiavellian builder is to reject the goal-setting religion. Why? Because a goal is finite. It is finished when you hit it. A system is never finished. It only multiplies and scales. The millionaire mindset focuses on earning more. This is a servant's prayer. It begs the system for a raise in hourly pay. The strategic mind focuses on building systems. This is a master's command. It compels the system to pay it automatically. This is the principle of substitution. The elites substitute finite personal effort with infinite systemic structure. They replace time with leverage. To understand the sheer power of this, look at the two professionals. The worker mindset spends 2 years affirming a $1 million net worth goal. He works 16 hours a day, handles every client personally, replies to every email instantly. He achieves his goal, but he is trapped. His success is non-transferable. It relies entirely on his presence. He bought a beautiful, expensive treadmill. The architect, strategist, spends 2 quiet years designing a single, automated piece of software that solves one industry-wide logistical problem. He delegates, documents, and refines. He is paid not for his time, but for access to the structure he built. When the inevitable burnout hits the first man, his income collapses to zero. When a second man decides to take a year off, his system continues to print income because he replaced his personal time with systemic control. The goal setter is trapped in the cycle of effort. The strategist is free from it. You are trading the most valuable thing you own, your personal time, for a fixed, linear reward. The elite trade ideas for the multiplied time of 1,000 others. Stop asking, how can I earn more money? Start asking, how can I build a structure that compels money and the time of others to flow toward me? Pillar 2, scale of thought, the weapon of patience. The millionaire mindset is ruled by impatience and instant gratification. It craves the quick dopamine hit, the small win, the new status symbol, the instant validation. This short-term focus makes you predictable and keeps your rewards negligible. You're always playing the next sprint. The strategic mind understands that patience is the ultimate form of leverage. Why do the powerful rarely appear rushed? Because they are playing a different game entirely. The marathon of dominion. They don't react to today's news. They are positioning themselves for the outcome of the next decade's financial shifts. The average man sees a stock dip and panics, selling everything at a loss to secure comfort and eliminate fear. They want to feel safe now. The strategic mind sees a market dip and calculates, buying to acquire control at a discount. They accept short-term pain for long-term power. This patience is a weapon. It allows the elite to use the emotional chaos of the masses to transfer wealth. Every empire, every lasting fortune, was built on delayed gratification and the willingness to look irrelevant while you build the invisible structure. Think of an investor like Warren Buffett. His patience is measured in decades, not quarters. His strategy isn't brilliance. It is unwavering stillness while the market, fueled by the emotions of millions, oscillates wildly. He simply waits for the moment the average person's fear forces them to surrender their assets. He uses time as a partner, while you use time as a constraint. If you cannot master your impulse to spend, to brag, to react, you will never master scale. You must become comfortable with the long silence between moves. The world rewards those who move slow but think deep. They command the future because they were willing to endure the present in silence. Pillar 3, the obedience test, unreadability as armor. The millionaire mindset is built on transparency and conformity. It asks you to follow 5 easy steps, use the same mantras, and join the same community. This makes you traceable, readable, and therefore controllable. The system knows your trigger points, your emotional output, your fear, your greed, your envy, your desire for validation is profit for the calm observer. Every piece of debt advertising, every viral trend is designed to activate these emotional levers. The strategic mind demands unreadability. A man who cannot be read cannot be predicted. A man who cannot be predicted cannot be controlled. Every time you post your goals online, every time you emotionally react to a political or market event, every time you seek social validation, you're giving away leverage. You're telling the enemy exactly where to strike and how to manipulate your desires. The elite do not seek validation. They create authority through silence and mystery. You must stop seeing emotional control as a personal flaw and start seeing it as an armor. When the world tries to trigger your fear or your greed, you observe, you calculate, and you move only when the outcome serves your long-term scale. This means you must withhold information. You share nothing until it benefits you. You remain slightly mysterious, slightly detached. When you step back from the crowd, you stop being a part of the crowd's emotion, and you begin to see the patterns the crowd cannot. Machiavelli said, "Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are." The millionaire mindset focuses on appearance. The strategic mind focuses on reality. And only the reality of your unreadable control can set you free. Pillar 4. The law of illusion, controlling perception. You've learned to substitute effort for systems and impulsivity for patience. But the ultimate weakness of the millionaire mindset is its belief in a fair, objective reality. The builders know better. Power exists only where people believe it does. The law of illusion states, perception precedes power. The millionaire mindset believes value is intrinsic. A good product sells itself. The Machiavellian mind knows value is engineered through narrative. Think of the luxury brand. A $5 t-shirt becomes a $500 statement when you substitute cotton with identity, scarcity, and narrative. People are not buying a product. They're buying the story they tell themselves about the person they become when they own it. The average man fights for sales based on price and features. The elite fight for control over attention and belief. This is why they control the media, the news cycle, and the platforms. They don't need to force you to buy. They just need to control the information that shapes your desires, your fears, and your envy. They sell you the illusion of lack, so you buy the illusion of status. If you want to play at the level of scale, you must master narrative. You must build an image, not based on lies, but based on a strategic truth that compels others to invest in you, follow you, and believe you are inevitable. Illusion is the currency of command. When you understand the law of illusion, you stop asking, is this fair? And start asking, how can I strategically shape the perception of my system to attract resources? That is the final, cold contradiction of the millionaire mindset. It demands honesty and fairness in a game ruled by strategic deception. Transformation and final command. Think back to where we started. You were chasing a number, hoping for a feeling, and wondering why effort failed you. Now you understand. The millionaire mindset is not a blueprint for wealth. It is a prescription for comfortable obedience. It gives you just enough dopamine to keep running on the treadmill while the system harvests the true value you create. You have 3 choices. Rebel loudly. You will be crushed. Obey comfortably. You will live and die as a servant. Calculate ruthlessly. You will master the code and become the architect. You must reject the soft lie of positive thinking and embrace the cold, logical reality of substitution, patience, unreadability, and illusion. The shift will be difficult. You will be called cold. You will be misunderstood. You must sacrifice comfort and the approval of the herd. But you will also become untouchable. The next step in the code is the most critical. You must understand how the elite turn the most foundational financial tool, debt, into their greatest weapon. The next video reveals the mechanics of financial slavery and how to use the system against itself. If you're ready to stop being prey and commit to becoming the predator, then this is your command. Subscribe, not as a gesture, but as a continuation of your initiation into the Machiavellian Code. The deeper we go, the more dangerous you become.